fucking camera's aimed at the wrong thing. 2 secs. Right, I'm here. How are we all? I think this is more my kind of music. Right. It's been a while since I've done one of these. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Oh, this isn't Disagreement Day. Hold on. Joins a Disagreement Day. What we're doing here exactly. So basically, you guys have the opportunity to join the Discord server and chat with me live about your biggest disagreements. It can either be with things that I have said in the past that you don't agree with, or it can simply be discussing hot takes. If you have a disagreement, let me know. At me in the Discord server so I can get you in the thingy-majig. Actually, no, I've got a better idea. Hold on. There we go. So if you want to join the Disagreement Day, just hop into Disagreement Day waiting and I will be able to get in. I will be able to get you guys in as soon as possible.
Can you play Casino Park?
What's your favourite Sonic game? Unleashed. Is that voice chat only, or can I debate through Discord messages? Ideally, it is voice chat, but it's up to you. How does a Disagreement Day work, if you don't mind me asking? So, join the Discord server, join the Disagreement Day VC channel, and I will be able to invite you to the Disagreement Day voice chat that I am currently in. And you guys will be able to either talk to me about things that I have said that you disagree with, or you can talk about your own hot takes, and we can have a little discussion about it. your favorite Spider-Man game? Probably Spider-Man Remastered. I like Remastered. But yeah, I feel like we're just waiting for people now. So it is what it is. We are waiting for the humans to join. Alright, let's see if I can, Joining now, Wi-Fi's bad. It's too quiet in here, yeah, I agree. Let's see. So, how do I invite people to the actual... Oh, there we go, invite to Disagreement Day. Does that work? I think that might work. Also, we need some appropriate background music. I vote my theme tune. I invited someone, I don't know if it worked or not. I can invite someone to Disagreement Day. I don't know if that worked. I am trying to invite them to Disagreement Day. I don't think it's working. God damn it. Holy shit, there's a lot of people in Disagreement Day. Right, well if I can work out how to get you in, I'll... I don't know how to do it. God damn it. I'm trying to invite them to the thing and it's not really working. I wonder if, Oh, I can move you. Oh, there we go. Hold on. I can move you to Disagreement Day. Oh, that works. That works really well. Hello there, human. Do you have a disagreement and tell us why?
Yes.
You are on the line. What is your disagreement?
I disagree with people saying that Supersonic uses rings in his transformation.
I mean, I agree with that. Do you have any disagreements with things that I've said specifically?
No.
Okay, well, let's well, we got that over and done with very quickly, chat. Let's see if they can all be like that. That was fucking fast. Oh. I mean, the whole point is I add you to... Goofy Goober, you are on the line. What is your disagreement and tell me why? Alright, he's just... Okay, I invited him twice and he left. Okay, fair enough. I'm confused by what's happening here. I don't feel like these people have quite got the message. Iron Basmig, what is your disagreement and tell me why?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I don't have a specific disagreement, but I have a hot take.
Okay, what is your hot take?
Sonic Frontiers is the best Sonic game.
Oh, you bastard. You did that to me deliberately. Go, why do you think it's the best Sonic game?
No, not specifically, not specifically. I've said this to many people. Don't worry. I've seen your streams with playing Frontiers, and I would like to know more on your thoughts.
Hey, yeah, just bear me a second. Lizard Bean, thank you for the $10. What's happening? It's a Disagreement Day stream. The instructions are all in the description, I believe. I'll just double check that. I think they are, anyways. Yeah, they are. So my thoughts on Frontiers. I think Frontiers genuinely is a lot better than I remember. However, I was playing with like mods and cheat codes and stuff. So it's like, I feel like honestly, all they would really need to do to like make the game way better is make it so that you always have the power boost and make it so that you always have the spin dash. Because it's like, those are basically, aside from cosmetic changes and like a few other things, those are the only like cheats that I enabled, and they made the game like so much better. For me, at least.
I have to agree on that one. I can't argue.
You what, sorry?
Yeah, I understand people not liking the game, but I'm still holding on my own opinion.
I mean, that's perfectly fine. What are your thoughts on cyberspace?
Little disappointing in the 2D aspect, but 3D is insanely fun.
Do you agree with the notion that I have, where it's like second only to Forces for being the worst boost levels in any Sonic game?
This is hyper specific, but Planet Wisp Generations. That's
one stage specifically. I'm talking about like overall.
Overall, yeah, it's second place next.
Because it's like if we're gonna get technical here, it's like the challenge acts from Unleash are dog shit. Most of the levels in colors are shit. You know, if you.
I enjoy colors. I enjoy colors.
I'm also referring to like the game as a whole. But yeah,
it's one of the best. No,
I think
at least for me.
I think Frontiers had a lot of potential, but unfortunately it just didn't reach its potential. It's like I'm hoping that Frontiers 2 is basically just all of the good things that Frontiers did. But just longer, more islands that are better designed, less of the reusing assets. It could be a slam dunk, but unfortunately, that is one very big if.
I'd say the ideal Sonic game would be everything good with Shadow Generations in terms of level design and hub worlds based on Frontiers.
That's fair. Yeah, I actually agree with that. Or even, it's like, even then, it's like, if the levels were from, like, Unleashed or, like, original generations, it's like, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, I have the same kind of thinking.
Excellent. Pretty much on the same topic here. Since the disagreement's pretty much over and done with, do you have anything you want to say or ask before we get the next person in?
Nothing much. You're the first person to actually say my username correctly.
Iron Basmeg. How do people usually pronounce it?
Iron is Iron, Basmeg.
Oh dear.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's the perks of being English. We pronounce things correctly. So
I'm not from UK. You can tell by my accent, but still.
Are you Russian?
No, Romanian.
Ah, fair enough. Just reminded me of Russia. A little bit. It's like the closest thing I could think of. But fair enough. Well, it's been good talking to you. Have a good rest of your evening, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, you too, dude. You're welcome to stay here if you want to, like, just stay muted. Or you can leave and enjoy the rest of your evening. It's up to you.
I'll listen to the stream.
That's fine. If you just want to, like, mute and stuff, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's fine. See ya.
Yeah, that's fine. Makoto Yuki, what is your disagreement and tell me why? Also, to everyone in chat, if you want to join the Disagreement Day thing, join this tab here, which is basically the queue. So, there's quite a few people here. So join this, and I will get you in one at a time, okay? I'm guessing Makoto doesn't actually have a disagreement. I think they're just muted.
No, sorry.
Oh, it's all good, dude. We'll get the next person in, don't worry. There we go. Meep, what is your disagreement and tell me why?
I like to start off with a hot take.
Absolutely. What is your hot take?
Green Goblin, Electro, and Venom from 2002 Spider-Man 3 are good villains.
Oh, we got a Spider-Man one. I was hoping for a more Sonic-orientated one, but fair enough. What's that? Venom, Electro, and who?
Green Goblin from 2002.
That is interesting. Why do you say that?
Well, Venom, it's more of a bias because Spider-Man 3 was the first time I ever saw Venom. Also, I like the design.
That's fair enough.
Green Goblin, I just love the story, how they managed to tell it when it's trying to involve the Ultimate Comics mixed with a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And Electro, I just both love the design and love how they wrote the story.
Yeah, I agree. I think Electra was very visually beautiful. I just think that he wasn't all that interesting. I think that they could have done way better with him.
Yeah.
I think one of my biggest hot takes is that basically all of the villains. Well, no, actually, I can do you one better. What are your thoughts on No Way Home?
I'm gonna be completely honest, and I got into many debates about this. I think it's a mid movie.
I'll do you one better. I think that every single character was character assassinated in that film.
Yeah, same here. I saw SK's video, I was like, yeah, that's literally all my criticisms I have with it.
Basically, every single character in Spider-Man No Way Home was character assassinated to varying degrees.
Yeah, especially Green Goblin.
Excellent. We pretty much are in agreement. Do you have anything Sonic related?
I would say Secret Rings is a really good game.
Oh, that is an interesting one. Also, people in chat, you guys, when you hear people's like disagreements and stuff, let me know what you think about them. Secret Rings being a really good game. What are your reasons?
I love the gameplay, how everything looks, and all the dialogue.
Do you think it's better or worse than Black Knight?
I'm gonna be completely honest, I haven't played Black Knight, so I can't give my opinion on that.
If you really enjoy Secret Rings, then Black Knight could very well be a double S tier game for you.
Yeah, but I don't have a PC.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, I feel like I'd enjoy Secret Rings more if it was like a boost formula game. Because it's like, I feel like the boost formula would work for like the level design of Secret Rings and Black Knight. I just don't really I don't really like how the gameplay is very clunky. It's very like stop-start. I wasn't a huge fan of that,
and also
unfortunately.
the motion controls for some of it.
Yeah, it could be way better, unfortunately. It's not necessarily the game's fault. It's just motion controls were a bit of an experiment, and they didn't really get it right with Secret Rings.
Yeah. Another disagreement I have is Sonic
just one
Adventures 2.
Just one more thing regarding your Secret Rings thing. Where would you rank it in compared to the rest of the games?
I would say I'll give it a B from what I played.
Well, what games would you consider better and worse?
Better I would have to give to Sonic 2, and worse, I'm going from what I played, worse would go to Adventure 2.
Hey, based. But if it's in B tier, surely you can think of like quite a few games you'd have above it, right? Because you've got like A and S.
Yeah, like above it would be Cybertron games.
Cybertron? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Sonic.
more for Cybertron, I follow Cybertron.
I meant Sonic games.
I'm just going by... Sonic games?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going by the plays I played. I'd say, like, Sonic 2 is better.
Do you think Unleashed is better?
I would say yes, from what I saw.
Winner, chicken dinner. In the interest of the fact that we've got quite a long queue, what is your final comment or disagreement?
Final disagreement, Sonic Adventure 2 is a mid-game, not bad, not good.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, really. I agree with that. It's not really a disagreement. Yeah, with that being said, thank you very much for being here. Do you have any other final comments regarding, like, the channel or anything?
Nah, not really.
Fair enough. It's been good having you here, and if you want to relax and enjoy the rest of the stream, that's fine, and if not, have a good rest of your evening.
Okay.
Also, for the rest of you in Disagreement, like the VC, I'm just going to assume that the people who are muted don't want to disagree. Like, I'm guessing the people in Disagreement... well, actually, no, it's a little unfair, actually. Ignore me. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. We'll get the next person in.
Alright, bye-bye.
Alright, Grand Chaos Master. You are on the line. What is your disagreement, human? And tell me why. I do not think he is here. We will get the next person in. Wait, can I just move him back to... can I just pick him up and put him back down in the other place? Ah, oh, damn it. I don't think I can. Sorry, dude. We'll get the next person in. Maybe he's like AFK or something. Oh shit, I moved him to the wrong place. Whoops. I put him in the wrong place. Oops. Right, there we go. I put him in my private live stream chat. Whoopsie daisy. Oreo is cat. What is your disagreement and tell me why?
I feel like Kirby would beat Sonic in a fight.
Oh shit, I don't really know much about Kirby, so this is interesting. Why do you think
it's mainly just been a personal disagreement between me and one of my friends. But I just want somebody with I just feel like Kirby would be a lot stronger because of multiple things. I know a lot of the lore, and everything I've seen has always said he's been stronger from what I found from Sonic.
Well, what feats does he have? Like, give me some context.
First, for one, he is immortal. He cannot die.
Okay.
He can be hurt, but he cannot die. And he also has infinite speed, not immeasurable like Sonic, but it's infinite. He's able to... Huh?
Would you agree he gets blitzed then? If he doesn't have, like, similar speed metas?
What does blitz mean?
It means, like, how do I explain speed blitz? Like, imagine if you were to take on, like, the Flash, for example, and you've got absolutely no chance of even landing a hit, because the opposition's so fast. Like, would you say that that's a similar situation, if Kirby is capped to infinite speed?
Well, here's the thing. Kirby, the classic copy ability thing where he can suck, if that has infinite power behind it, so technically he could reach past the immeasurable speed and just go straight to suck him in. And Kirby's stomach is a pocket dimension of pure infinite size. So I feel like that would...
But if he's not fast enough to use the attack, then how would it counter Sonic?
Purely by the fact of it, like, its pure power of being able to counteract his infinite speed.
Well, no, but...
Immeasurable, wrong word.
I don't think that would really do anything. Like, if the speed gap is that massive, like, I feel like Kirby wouldn't even be able to use his attack. Are we operating under the assumption it's, like, supersonic? Or is it just, like, normal Sonic?
Well, I was thinking normal Sonic because of the fact that are we saying Kirby can use copy abilities or no? Or just suck?
I mean, I don't really think how it would help him if he's, like, nowhere near fast enough to do it. But if you want to say he can copy abilities, then sure.
Because if he can use copy abilities, then I would let Sonic be supersonic, but if Kirby can't use copy abilities, then I would say it's regular Sonic.
But it's like, I don't really think it would make much of a difference if the speed gap is that large. It seems...
Do we just say regular Sonic?
Well, yeah, it's like, even regular Sonic, it's like, he has, like, infinite, inaccessible, even immeasurable metas. It's like, seems a little, too big of a speed gap, if you ask me.
It's true. But the main thing is, in the fight, though, here's the thing, is Sonic immortal?
Sonic isn't immortal, however, I would point out that he has beaten immortal characters before. Because being immortal doesn't, like, guarantee you can win a fight. Like the Eraser Jin, for example, in Secret Rings, like he's immortal,
Yeah.
and Sonic has like a 2-win, no-loss ratio against him. Granted, one of those times was as Darkspine Sonic, but Eraser was also like powered up, so.
Basically, Kirby Void Termina from Star Allies was also technically an immortal eldritch god of pure power of negative energy, and Kirby beat him with the power of friendship.
It's like, where does he like scale? Like, what sort of power are we talking?
I don't know how power scaling works, if I'm being honest. I'm not very prepared for this.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, it's like saying that someone is, like, you could very well be correct by saying that that eldritch god is like stronger than the whole Sonic verse, but it's like saying that he's a god doesn't really give me enough to work on, especially if if we're using gods as like the definition. It's like Sonic has beaten like Solaris. Granted that was Super Sonic, but it's like, since Sonic gets stronger over time, I feel like he would have matched, if not surpassed, that version of Super Sonic by now, based on like forces and frontiers and shit. So it seems like an interesting topic, because I genuinely don't know shit about Kirby. I feel like if you were to like do a bit more research and like I guess power scale his feats, I think it would be a pretty interesting debate that I'd be willing to have. But at the moment, it doesn't really. I don't really have much to work with this.
All right.
Do you have any other disagreements?
They have to be Sonic related, because I saw that said Sonic Edition.
Well, what do you want to say?
That waffle fries are not superior to regular fries.
Goodbye, sir. I will not even dignify that argument with a response. Nah, in all seriousness, I don't really care. I don't think I've had either of those, to be honest. In like the UK, waffle fries do sound quite nice.
They're
But
they're good.
I think
but
I
they
ju-
don't.
I think
they're
I
not quite
just
as good.
I think I just prefer hash browns to waffles.
That makes sense.
That might be a hot
That makes
take. I don't know. But it's like, I just don't think we really have them in the UK, and if we do have them, like, there's none where I live, so. But yeah, before we get the next person in, do you have any questions regarding the channel, or things you want to say?
Am I allowed to self-promote?
I'd prefer if you didn't, but go on,
Alright.
Why not?
I mean, I have a YouTube channel with 7 subscribers, and I would like to promote, but if I can't, then I can't.
It's all good, dude. There is a self-promotion tab in the Discord server. I think
is?
Yeah, it's like right at the very top, I'm fairly certain. So if you want to,
Oh yeah, I do see it.
so if you like upload a video or something, the only thing that I have the only thing is don't like tag everyone, because that's mainly just something I do. But yeah, by all means, if you like upload videos or something, put it in there, and you never know, it might be your year to grow that channel.
Alright, I just posted it in the self-promotion, so...
Excellent, let's have a cheeky little look at it.
And also, are you
GTO
streaming right
Bims,
now?
that's amazing. I love
Yeah, the person-
I love names like that where it's like you flip the letters around. It's amazing.
Yeah. Also, the person in this Discord server, whose name is GidioVame69, they stole that from me on purpose. Do not listen to them. They are a liar and a cheat. It's also one of my best friends, so...
Alright, dude, I'll take your word for it. With that being said, it's been good chatting to you.
Okay.
We'll get the next person in. I actually don't know whose turn it is. We did him, they didn't want to say anything. We did Oreo's Q. Shit, who else can we do? I think Tartar Sauce is like the next one. Again, if I'm like picking the wrong person, I apologize. Hello, Kuman. You're on the line. What is your disagreement?
Oh, okay. Oh, my live thing is a little bit slower. So, okay. One thing I want to ask.
Also, you are a little quiet.
Oh, 1 minute. Let me. Can I be heard better now?
It's a little better.
Well, when you made like Sonic Supersonic versus movie Supersonic, You stated that.
It is still a bit quiet, I'm sorry.
Okay, that's my bad there. Let me just.
I'm like proper trying to listen. We're having technical difficulties.
I've never had any problems before with my voice and video. Everything should be working.
Could it be like the audio settings in like your Discord? Like maybe your mic volume is like lower than it should be. Like in Discord, like audio settings maybe.
I'm checking that right now.
watch it be at like 1% or something. Discord has a habit of like messing around with audio.
Voice and video. My output, okay, voice. It should be all fine because output volume's on full.
Is it definitely recording the microphone that you use? Because it might be like recording from like if you're on Xbox, it might be using like your Kinect, for example.
Like I'm gonna try and switch my microphone.
Watch it be like deafeningly loud now.
Is this any better?
Just say something.
I was saying something. I don't think it worked at all, actually.
Excellent start. Right, we'll do our best. Right, what's your disagreement?
Okay, having my mouth pretty much directly to somewhere in my laptop. When you were like doing the movie Supersonic versus the Supersonic X, you said that movie Sonic was universal based off state I wasn't really sure.
Yeah, so the point with that short was basically to like break down like their absolute highest levels based on like statements and stuff. And it's like movie Sonic does have quite a few statements saying that like Master Emerald tier characters are just like universal threats, because it's like a lot of people have said it's like just Eggman like drunk on power, you know, like when he has like the Death Egg robot at the end of the film. But like they say it twice even before that, so it is like kind of up until the events of Sonic 3 at the very least. They do imply that these characters are like universal threats.
I mean, I would argue that they just mean conquering the universe rather than like having the attack potency or the capability of the universe.
I mean, that could very well be true. Based off of like Eggman's statement, but you also have like Longclaw saying that, I forget what she says word for word, but she does like say basically if the Master Emerald was if it falls into the wrong hands, everyone in the universe would be in danger.
Right. I mean, it makes more sense they're using like the highest message for them rather than.
But it's like even if we look at it from like a logic standpoint, to be a threat to the universe, you'd like bare minimum have to be like star level. So it's like
I've always put this movie Supersonic somewhere around star.
Yeah, like obviously that's fair. So like if someone was to use those statements to say he was star level, I think that'd be fair. The entire point of that was literally just to go off of like high-end stuff.
Okay, that's fair. Another question is, not a question, more of a hot take. Sonic and the Black Knight is the best Sonic game.
Okay, why do you think that?
For one, the combat itself, once you actually learn how to play it, I mean, I didn't play it on the actual Wii, I played it on the Dolphin emulator, but you can like chain attack and zoom through it, and then you can use that, I forgot what the ability was called, like you go down, you can like perfect attack them. I haven't played the game in a while, I just remember, because I can't get back on the Dolphin emulator, because I don't have the same laptop.
Yeah.
It has the same thing, but the way the combat is incredible. I just find it incredibly fun to go through the combat and chaining for enemies, and it has some level of difficulty to perfect it.
To some extent I agree with that. It's like the combat can be quite satisfying. Do you not find the gameplay a little bit like stop-start kind of thing? Because of like how the movement can be a bit clunky?
Not at all. When you dash into them, go up, and like when you chain attack an enemy, you can like air dash into another enemy, and then continue another chain. I mean, you kind of have to time it right, but if you can time it right, then you can usually keep a pretty fast pace.
How would you compare it to Secret Rings?
I I didn't play much of Secret Rings, so I don't really think I have an opinion on that, because when I did play it, maybe it was my controls or something, but I found the game so awful to control. Like, maybe just my Dolphin emulator did not work with that game or something. There was one point in the game I remember just being stuck on, as in the controls just didn't work, so I couldn't get past a certain part. So, I mean, with how much I played of Secret Rings, it just seemed violently worse than anything that Black Knight was.
Yeah, I can respect that. And then I guess the final question, which I asked the other guy, and I'll ask you as well. How would you rank Black Knight? Not Black Knight. Black Knight. Sorry. How would you rank that compared to like other games? Like, if you were to make a tier list, where would it be? And like in comparison to other games?
Probably at my number 1 spot, but to be fair, I haven't played something like Unleashed. I played everything besides like from Sonic 06 to Frontiers. I can't play any of the games in between them.
That's fair enough. I definitely don't agree that it's like the best, but I definitely think that there are good things about Black Knight. It's like, to this day, like a reoccurring thing about the Jason Griffith era games is that basically all of them have like top tier CGI cutscenes. Even in like Shadow the Hedgehog, like the intro to that game is gorgeous. Like all of the 06 cutscenes are great. Secret Rings has a couple of really good ones. Unleashed is obviously goated, and Black Knight has some really freaking good ones. Like Excalibur Sonic's transformation is like one of the best scenes in the whole series. So like Black Knight does have some really good moments. In terms of its soundtrack, I'd probably say it's a bit on the forgettable side. The vocal tracks are really good, but like the actual like level themes don't really do it for me. And then obviously the gameplay is kind of the game's biggest letdown. Especially when you compare it to like Unleashed, where it's like, I think that game just like, I think the combat with the werehog, at the very least in terms of the 360 version, like I think the combat was better, and it had like better levels and stuff. And I think the biggest issue I had with Black Knight, let me know if you have this issue, I found the game a bit too short.
Oh, I mean, I definitely get that.
Like, Sonic games aren't that long. Like, I'm fairly certain you can beat the very first Sonic game in like half an hour if you know what you're doing. But it's like, even then, it's like, I do think Black Knight is a little on the short side for like a 3D game that's supposed to have like a big story.
I mean, I somewhat disagree a bit if you try to like 100% the game. Like, the one rematch with Lancelot you can do is incredibly difficult, and I haven't even beaten it myself. But if you try to like, if you really try to perfect the levels and perfect the combat, then I think it takes some time. Maybe that's why I like the game a lot. I definitely spent a lot of time mastering it, and I didn't get to fully hear what you said about the story of the game. Or did you not mention it?
Yeah, I said the story was pretty good. I think it's I don't think it's like the best story in the series, but I do think that they write Sonic really well. Basically, all of the characters are good. Melina's probably one of the more fascinating villains. And then obviously Caliburn is like one of the best characters in the whole series. So, story-wise, it's definitely like among the best Sonic games. I don't know if it'd be like number 1 for me though.
I don't know what story would actually be above Sonic and the Black Knight, besides maybe like the Metal Virus arc and like the comics, but that's not really game.
Yeah. I think for me with Black Knight, it's like if the gameplay was like just much better, it would probably be like an A or an S tier game for me. But it's like I just don't really like the storybook games in terms of gameplay.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I personally I absolutely I love the gameplay itself, and paired with the story, I think the story hits more personal to me, because like the fear of death Melina has is something I've personally had. And then like Sonic's characterization and the dynamic with Caliburn was probably my favorite dynamic actually in the series.
I'd agree. Probably better. It was better than Chip. I don't know if it was better than Chip's dynamic, but I think it was better than Shara's dynamic in Secret Rings. Maybe, actually. They're probably even. It was better than Elise's, that's for fucking sure. But, I think Shara and Caliburn were, like, some of the best companions that Sonic ever had. I guess the, final question I'll ask regarding this, since we've... Again, it's like... I pretty much don't disagree with anything, it's just the gameplay for me that holds the game back. Do you have, any other disagreements?
I did have one on mind, and I somewhat forgot what it was. Oh yeah, this is not very much Sonic related, but did you watch the final season of Squid Game?
I'd prefer to keep it... I haven't seen Squid Game, like the final series, but I'd prefer keeping it Sonic related anyway, so... I'm no use to you, I'm afraid, regarding Squid Game. I've heard that the end of season 3 is disappointing, based on what people say at work, but that's all I know about it.
I just completely disagree with that, and I want you to be able to. But yeah, what was another? I don't really have any other major besides maybe I really like Sonic 2, and I think it's the best classic game, no matter how overrated people make it seems. I think Sonic is the best classic game.
That's fair. That being said, before we get the next person in, do you have any questions or any comments regarding the channel?
I actually do think your channel's improved a lot this last year. I think that's a very good thing.
Thank you. I would honestly agree with that. Like the channel has gone through some dry periods and a few periods where I just have no idea what I'm doing, but it seems to be going well, and I'd like to keep it that way.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much. It's been good having you here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the stream and the rest of your evening.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, take care. Oh, balls, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Please say that didn't... I tried clicking remove and he left, so I hit ban instead. I hope it didn't ban him. Oh god. If it banned you, I'll unban you. I'm really sorry. I don't think it would have, because you have to double click it, but alright, we'll try that. I hope it didn't ban him. That'd be so bad. Lawmaster, you are on the line. What is your disagreement? The strong sound of silence. Oh
shit!
I heard a sound.
Oh, I'm live.
He's alive. It's a boy.
I just want to make sure I'm coming through. Okay.
Yes.
All right. I had two things. One of which I'm not sure your opinions on. What are your opinions on Surge from the comics?
I don't have an opinion on Surge. I haven't read those comics, unfortunately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just a lot of people, on Twitter mainly, are saying she's just a worse version of Scourge, and I could not agree less.
Also, to people in the chat asking how you joined the Discord, there's a link in the description. But yeah, what's your other disagreement?
I think Ian Flynn's writing is overall good.
Okay. In terms of what writing? Are we talking the games?
Yes, I'm mainly talking about Frontiers and Shadow Gens. I know you don't really like the dialogue of Frontiers specifically, but I think it's fine. I understand why you don't like the constant references to stuff that's 30 years old. I get that. I just think overall what he does in the games is better than what the things he doesn't do well are.
Okay, well we can start with Sonic Generations if you like, because that's another game that he rewrote.
Yeah, we can do that.
Do you prefer the old dialogue or the current dialogue?
I feel like it depends on what scene we're talking about, because I think both have their merits.
Well, to use an example that people are usually pretty negative about, you know the scene where the two Sonics and the two Tails meet for the first time?
After the Death Egg fight?
Yes, yeah. Would it be better if would it be better if I show you guys the scene? Just to refresh everyone's memory. Mainly just so people actually have something to look at aside from my Discord page. Sonic Generations cutscenes. It'll be remastered, won't it? Yeah, remastered. I'll stream it so you can see it. Bear me a sec. I've done that wrong. Bear me. I've still done that wrong. For God's sakes. It feels weird having Discord on, like, this page. Right, there we go. Can you see this?
Hang on, let me quick stream. Yep, okay.
Okay, yeah, so it's this specific scene.
Does it? It sure does. Older versions of us? Places and enemies from our past? We're traveling through time, Sonic!
Without the time stones?
I think it's mostly...
Oh, yeah, that!
I think it's mostly that comment that people have an issue with, because it just feels
No,
very...
I definitely agree. I agree on that. Like, because, I don't think the time stones are even helping him time travel in CD. Unless I'm, like, misremembering what, like, guidebook said.
Well, I think it's also, like, aside, taking out of the equation, like, the fact that the lip sync doesn't really line up with the new dialogue all the time. I just think it's... I just think it's a more natural reaction from Sonic in the first game, where it's like, how did this happen? Like, it seems...
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like, I don't think the new dialogue is perfect. I think overall, the new dialogue is better than what we had in the original game.
That's fair enough. Regarding Shadow Generations, because we haven't talked about that game in a while, what do you like about that game's dialogue?
I just feel like it gets Shadow right in a way that that not a lot of media has done recently.
Okay, in what regard?
Fight with you.
Like, I want to, like, talk about something that's not just defaulting to, like, something like Sonic Boom, or, like, where they just make him a one-dimensional edgelord and, like, that's the end of that.
Well, it's like...
That's really...
Well, it's like, regarding references, because I know that's something that people are 50-50 on, what's your opinions on this scene? Can you see it? Let me know when you're ready.
No, I can. No, I know...
Chaos Emerald Tails made to foil the Doctor's plans. Even I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
I think it's fine.
I actually like this reference. I like it.
Yeah, no, I think, like, I've seen both sides of the argument, and I think it's fine, because, like, what a lot of people don't really think about is that Sonic Adventure 2 is a very old game.
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of people that are playing Shadow Generations aren't gonna know, like, that there's a fake Chaos Emerald, so having this line there to sort of clue, like, newer fans in makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. And I also really like, the fact that it ties in with Shadow's character, where it's like, of all characters, he himself, he's like, aside from Omega, he's like the most robotic of the Sonic characters. I think it makes sense for him to struggle to, like, tell the two emeralds apart. Not to mention as well, he's aside from Sonic, he's like the most iconic character, or the most well-known character to use Chaos powers. So the fact that he has a hard time distinguishing between two Chaos Emeralds, I think it works. Yeah. I don't mind it.
I also think this reference works because it's like, it like is paid off when Sonic takes the fake emerald after Chaos Island.
Yeah, it is really nice. I actually really like Shadow's writing in this game. I think, I think this is my favorite cutscene in the game, if I can find it. I think it's this one. First of all, I don't think this game is a masterpiece, but I am willing to gas up the graphics, because this game just looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
Fight with your wish in my heart. Your wish for everyone to have a chance to be happy.
So precious.
Yeah, no, I will always defend the cutscenes and the writing of this game. Like, it is good.
Like, might be a hot take, I would prefer it if Sonic Prime was in this art style. Might be a hot take.
Yeah, that is a hot take.
Imagine if the entire show was in this art style. Be fucking gorgeous.
That would definitely be better. But I do like the charm of Sonic Prime. There's like a certain charm behind it where they're putting smear frames into 3D animation, and it like doesn't look awful. And I think there's some merit behind that.
Yeah, so now we can talk about I think we're in agreement with this one. So regarding Frontiers, which is probably the biggest controversial one,
yeah.
do you agree that regarding the references, he kind of went over the rails a little?
I would agree that he went over the rails, yes.
Like, for example, when, what's it, like, Tails referenced Dark Gaia, and then just never brought him up again.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of the references do feel pretty forced in.
But I think, even if you put the references to one side, I think the, biggest damage that Final Horizons did to the Sonic Frontiers game is the fact that it basically made Sage and Eggman completely pointless in the game, because it's like it feels as though they were kind of creating a character arc for Sage, where it's like she hates Sonic and like for the first 2 islands, and then she slowly learns more about him, especially in Rhea Island, where he's like literally dying and he's still like pushing forward. I think it makes more sense for her character in the base game to like pilot the Supreme Titan, work alongside Sonic, and eventually sacrifice herself. The problem I have with Final Horizons now is that they basically make Sage and Eggman completely pointless. Like, they don't really do anything, because it's basically at the very least in the base game, I'm fairly certain Sage. It's either Sage or it's Eggman. They get Sonic the last Chaos Emerald. But it's like in Final Horizons, it's basically Tails, Knuckles, and Amy that get him the Chaos Emeralds, for the most part.
Eggman and Sage, they get him the final Chaos Emerald, I'm pretty sure, in both versions.
Well, of course, I'm not denying that, but it feels more, it feels less, like, impactful, because it's like...
I could see that.
Because it's like in the base game, it's like Sonic got all the emeralds by himself. He was struggling, and then they came in clutch. But it's like in Final Horizons, it's like he basically had his entire friend group helping him, and then they got the last emerald. It felt like it just didn't feel as satisfying, especially since neither character really did much in the fight, aside from like the final shot, obviously. But again, it's like, that was mostly Sonic doing that.
Yeah, I'll concede on that point. I definitely, I don't think the writing of Final Horizons or Sonic Frontiers in general is perfect. Like that's, what I'm saying, is that Ian Flynn's writing is good, even if it does have some elements that I'm not a fan of.
Well, the one thing that he did very well, which I think we can all agree on.
It's now or never!
I'll never understand how people hate this transformation.
I was so hyped when I first saw this.
Also, my biggest hot take regarding this scene, I prefer Roger's scream to the Japanese version. That's my hot take regarding this scene.
I haven't heard the Japanese dub of Sonic Frontiers, so I don't really have an opinion on that. But I do like Roger's scream here.
Like this scene was incredible. One of the few times we've seen Super Sonic genuinely messed up.
Yeah.
I think the last time we saw it was in Unleashed, actually, after Dark Gaia. Seemed a little banged up. But,
Oh yeah, that was then.
Yeah, he was basically fatigued after Dark Gaia. That was the last time we saw Super Sonic tired.
Yeah, I forgot it was all the way back then.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, I think we're pretty much in agreement now. Do you have any other disagreements?
No, I think I'm good here.
Excellent. Well, before we get the next person in, because there's one guy who has been waiting for a long time and they've wanted to chat with me about something. Do you have any comments regarding the channel or any questions?
I saw like 5 minutes before I got on the stream. I saw there was a Grounded channel. I just wanted to like see like what are your general thoughts on like how Grounded 2 looks right now?
Oh, Grounded 2 looks awesome. I'm really excited for it.
Oh yeah.
The fact that you can ride like spiders into battle and you can like fight other insects whilst riding spiders, it just looks so good. I'm hoping as well that you can ride not just orb weavers, but I'm hoping you can ride wolf spiders because there's
Oh yeah.
interesting story. So me and a friend in the Discord server, he's still here, I think, called Danny. We spent like an entire both of us, I think I was drunk and he wasn't, but we spent like 4 entire hours. You know the wolf spider that sleeps under the pile of leaves near like the hedge? In the base game. Yeah,
no, I do.
Yeah, we spent 4 hours basically messing with his AI and like just finding out how he worked. And there's an amazing, I wonder if it's on my TikTok actually. Like that's how old it is. It was on my bloody TikTok thing. I'll try find it. I'm gonna get copyrighted for the bloody music, but we managed to break its AI where we made it dance. I'll show you that. Yeah, we managed to completely break it, and it was hilarious. Again, in chat, I am about to show a spider, so if you're arachnophobic, you know, maybe look away. Assuming that it even is on my tick. Oh yeah, it is. Hold on. Bro, it's like so. Yeah, it's I'll mute it just because I don't want to get copyrighted. But can you see it?
Yep, I can.
Can you like full screen TikTok? I never used it.
I don't know if you can.
You probably can. It's just me being dumb. But anyways, I'll just literally, can you see what the spider's doing? How he's just like going up and down. he's going like.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, we spent an entire evening just messing with his AI, and then we made him dance.
The poor soul.
Oh, there we go. Danny's in chat. Him and I were having a staring contest. Like, he was literally having, like, a freaking staring contest with Danny. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I think it does that because it, like, has no feasible way to reach you.
Yeah, because as well, we were, like, building, like, grass things, like, grass walls, which was, like, messing with him, because he wanted to go back to his sleeping animation, but obviously he couldn't, because the fucking grass was in the way. So it was just, yeah, we were just messing with his AI. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Grounded 2, because on paper at least, it looks like everything I wanted from Grounded 1. So, yeah, I can't wait for Grounded.
The most thing I want from Grounded 2, the most thing I want is that please let it release on PlayStation the same day it does on Xbox, because I am really excited for this game.
Yeah, the only thing as well that I want the wolf spiders to sound very pissed off like they did in the base game. Like, that's the thing I love about them. Like, you can just be minding your own business and you'll go near a wolf spider and it just goes... It's like, calm you...
Yeah,
like,
I don't see why they would change that, though.
Like,
so
you just seem... They seem so angry, and I like that, because it was funny. But, thank you for being here. It's nice to meet another Grounded fan, and we may or may not stream it on the channel, but I know that, like, most people in chat won't give a shit about it, so it is what it is.
Hey, no owl care about it.
No worries, dude. It's been good having you here. Have a good one.
Yeah, good to see you.
Right, now we'll get Mr. Supersonic in, because he's been waiting for like fucking ages. How do I move him? I can't move him. How can't I move you? Goddamn Supersonic, he's like, do a strong. I can't do it. Why can't I do it? It's not giving me the option. I can invite him to Disagreement Day. I don't know if that'll work, though. I don't think that worked. Why can't I move him? Chat, it's being a bum. It's not working. I'm trying to get him in, and it's not working. Right, you know what? Sod it. I'll bend the rules a little. Right, there you go. You should be able to join. There you go. I've bent the rules slightly. You should be able to join. Does it work for other people? Yeah, it does. For some reason, it just doesn't work for him. That's weird. I sent him a thing. There we go. I sent him an invite to Disagreement Day. There you go. It does work. Alright, I'll read chat in the meantime. Imagine riding 5 wolf spiders to fight the brood mother. Bro, that'd be sick. Oh, you have things to do? Oh, okay. It's all good, dude. We'll get someone else in. I think it's this person. Hello, human. What is your disagreement, and tell me why? How's your day going? Doing good, thanks, dude. What about you?
Okay. Hello, how are you, Rift? Sorry, my thing was
Good,
is a little bit glitchy.
What is your disagreement, and tell
the
me why?
Wi-Fi thing. Okay, so this is a bit of a hot take. I think that the Werehog is the best Sonic form. I don't think it's the strongest, but I do think it is the best in terms of its like design and its usefulness in multiple different situations.
Okay,
That's
well,
my hot take.
Okay, well, I think all of the Super Sonic fans you may have pissed off with that take, but why do you think that?
Okay, so the Werehog is like an amalgamation of different concepts. It's like you take a werewolf and you take like Venom sort of, and then you give it like Plastic Man powers and give it super strength, and then you slap it onto Sonic and you shove cleats onto his feet and you just make him look really cool. He's got like an awesome design. He's got all those cool powers that he has. And it's just like a really cool design, and I think it's awesome, and I wish we got to see more with the Werehog, you know?
I mean, I agree it would have been cool to see more of him, but Werehog better than Supersonic? What's that all about?
I'm not saying stronger, I'm just saying like better in like terms of like its design, what it can do, because like Supersonic is like a very basic type of transformation, like goes gold, hair flies up, he can fly now, he's stronger, he's faster. It's a very, Dragon Ball type of transformation, but then the Werehog is like so different from like a lot of things because it's a werewolf, but it's also so much more than a werewolf because he's got the stretchiness, he's got all the cool combat abilities, he's got that unleashed mode. Imagine if we got like a full unleashed form of the Werehog where his design changes even more. That would have been so awesome. Like the Werehog has so much potential. It's definitely the coolest type of form because it's not just a straight upgrade to Sonic, but it's more like a complete change to what he can do, and he's still able to use it really well. That's why I think the Werehog is the best form.
What is your opinion on Excalibur Sonic?
Excalibur Sonic I like a lot. I think it's a really cool design. The armor is super awesome. The fact that he's wielding that huge sword and the red cape is really awesome. But I still don't think Excalibur is as cool as the Werehog.
Sorry, Katana, I'll just respond to you in chat because I can't see you in the multi-chat for some reason. Like, it just doesn't pick up. Yeah, so basically the context behind that is there was a hate raid going on. In the Discord server. Basically these guys trolled me on a video game from 3 years ago, and they somehow decided to rekindle the drama. So yeah, they hate raided the Discord server. They basically spammed very NSFW gifs towards quite a few people, and evidently they sent it to you as well. They haven't exposed me for anything. I am not like a predator or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that shit. Basically, basically like him and his buddy just stream sniped me in a game and tried getting a reaction out of me. So it literally lives and dies with that. It literally just, yeah, we're all good, dude. I appreciate you being here, but yeah, cool.
Yeah, unfortunately that doesn't happen.
But I actually don't necessarily disagree with you. Like Werehog is probably the most, like, unique transformation. I'm just thinking of, like, other examples. What do you think about, like, Dark Sonic or Dark Spine? Because, like, they're very different because of, like, the anger and aggression.
Dark Sonic, I think, is probably definitely a really cool form. It's just like Dark Sonic, it doesn't have much to it. Like, with all the fan animations, you think, like, oh, it's this super cool Sonic form, it only appeared in one series, it must have done so much cool stuff. Dark Sonic definitely has a lot of potential, and I think if Dark Sonic were to, like, be in a Sonic game, like, I might like Dark Sonic more than the Werehog, but otherwise, I don't think Dark Sonic is better than the Werehog. But as for Dark Spine is definitely my second favorite Sonic form, because it's just so cool and unique, just like the Werehog, because it's like, it changes more just beyond like a regular transformation. Like, a Dark Spine Sonic is definitely the second best Sonic form in my opinion, just because of like what it can do.
I mean,
you know?
Let's for the benefit of the people in the chat who may need their fuck, what am I saying? Bear with me a sec. I'm trying to type and talk, and it's not going well. Yeah, can you join the stream?
The stream. I have the stream pulled up on my mom's laptop right now.
No. I mean like in Discord. Can you watch what I'm showing you?
Yeah, I'm joining now. It may take a sec because it's night now, and that's usually what the Wi-Fi looks like at night.
Yeah, I got you. I can't get into the Discord server. It do be like that. Yeah, Dark Spine Sonic definitely has some really cool moments, like fucking Jason Griffith's debut of the Werehog voice.
Yeah, this is cool. I don't think that was cool.
Got to stop him! Shara! Please! Let me your power!
And then, of course, we have probably one of the only like legitimately good moments for Dark Spine. That is the freaking aura farming right here.
Yeah, just freaking waves this hand and restores the entirety of the, like.
I don't think Dark
and
Spine.
the world is restored. Like, that is.
It is really cool. I don't think that Dark Spine is bad by any means. He's probably one of the more weaker transformations, but he is still really cool. Yeah,
but like he's definitely one of the better ones design-wise, because he's just so unique in his design and everything.
I gotcha. Lela, I've just read your comment. Frontier's made Supersonic the most badass he's ever been. I actually agree with that. There's one disagreement that I know people will have, and that is, I think that many games manage to make Supersonic feel badass, but I think Sonic 06 is the only game that made him feel like a god. Like, just with, like, his presence. Mainly because of, like, the music and stuff.
But yeah, out of all the Sonic forms, the Werehog is definitely, like, the coolest to me. Like, with Werehog, you get this feeling that it's, like, it's not just, like, a strict upgrade. He's, like, something else. He's something different to any other Sonic form that we've seen before, and it's that differentiation and like the different type of power that he has that makes him such a cool transformation, and like why I think he's the best transformation. Like, even if he's not the strongest, he's definitely the best in my opinion.
I got you.
That's just what I think.
So it's like, I actually have a similar opinion to you, but just for Supersonic. It's like, I feel like quite a lot of transformations do a really good job at making Sonic feel powerful, the Werehog being one of them because of like his strength and what have you. And I also think quite a few transformations are really cool, but it's like, I think it's mainly the music that carries this, but Supersonic just feels so freaking, like Like, he feels like a deity, like, in this scene. Ignoring the kiss, obviously.
Oh yeah, cheese Sonic.
He looks fantastic.
He looks cool, but he also kind of looks like cheese.
Leave him alone. He looks freaking badass. Maybe it's just the music. Maybe you could just take his world and put it literally anywhere, and it would just make everything way better. But it's like, I just love how he looks.
Sonic
like, he just looks like, you know how like Superman in DC is like the pillar of hope for everyone? It's like, that's how he looks in this scene. Like, every reality is falling apart, and he just looks so freaking good.
He's the golden light.
And the music really just carries it. Like, 06, that was really good. Someone said they don't have access to the Disagreement Day waiting VC. People should have access to it, that's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've pretty much got that out of the way. Do you have any other disagreements or...
I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say. But anyways, just a little something. I will be making something, and when I am finished with it, I want to put a link to the video I make on it in the self-promotion channel. So if anyone's watching the stream right now, keep an eye on that channel, because what I'm making, I think it's pretty cool. Thank you for letting me say my nonsense.
Yeah, it's
on
all
your
good,
stream,
dude.
Mr. Riff.
Hold on. Sonic 171, Supersonic and Supersonic 2 are your least favorite transformations. Get yourself in the Disagreement Day queue. We will be with you very shortly. I would love to discuss that topic with you. But yeah, thank you very much for being here. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of the stream, and we will get the next person in.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day. See you later, my dude.
You too. Right, who is next? I'm fairly certain we've done everyone here, haven't we? Oh no, we need Chad. But first of all, I think Chad's probably busy with something because he's deafened. We'll try light fire. Oh balls! God damn it! I moved them to the wrong place. I keep doing that. Wait, what? Oh, for feck's sakes! Move to Disagreement Day. Why are you not able? Oh, there we go. It worked that time. I seem to be very good at moving people to the wrong freaking channel. But we got there in the end. Hello, sir. What is your disagreement, and tell me why?
I was not expecting to come here. I'm sorry, Rift. I was not expecting to be here.
Well, that's...
I was actually doing a disagreement with someone else. I think it was Makoto Yuki.
Oh.
That was doing the disagreement.
If you want to do that, would you like to go over to the debates channel? Because I made the Disagreement Day queue thing for like the stream. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. So
yeah, I'll go there instead. Thank you.
So if you let Makoto know to go to like debates or what have you, that'd be great.
All right.
No worries, dude. Take care.
All right, you too.
Yep, you too. So who is it now? Is it Chad? We'll try Chad. See if he. Does anyone else have any disagreements? I don't actually know if Chad wants to debate with anything or if he's just chilling. We'll see if Storm wants to be in. Hold on. I think someone wants to debate. We will get them. Oh, there we go. We got him in. I have a huge hot take. Oh no. Your favorite? Right. Does anyone have any disagreements, humans? Your favorite transformation is Excalibur. Honestly, fair. Like Excalibur has a really good moment. fucking goated transformation. Let's see if we can get some disagreements in chat. Adventure 2 is mid, Frontiers is not quite perfect, but it's better than I remember it. Unleashed is the best Sonic game. What else can we get? Hypersonic is overrated. I don't know. When was Roger's first appearance as Sonic? Fairly certain it was Sonic Free Riders. Repo is better than Lethal Company. Yes. Repo is better than Lethal Company. That is true. He is very much better than Lethal Company. Yeah, Repo is like the best Sonic game. What was your favorite video to debunk? There's been some really interesting ones. I don't think there's been like a single video that I was like overly excited to debunk. It really just comes down to a few things. It's like some of them were better than others, that's for sure. I think it's a shame about like the recent debunk because like Cypher basically made like a community post like complaining about it, saying that I was sending people to harass him and shit, which obviously isn't true. It does kind of sap the fun out of reaction-based content and stuff like that when the person that you're responding to throws a fucking fit over it. It kind of defeats the point of that. But yeah, Repo is absolutely hilarious. Like, for real. Repo is insane. If you have Reaper? Yeah, I play it with, I actually need to get back into Reaper, because, like, me and, Kiwi and SF and stuff, we play it quite often. Or we used to, anyways. Nick also has it. Basically everyone in the server, like, out of, like, the main friend group, has Reaper. Chat, what would you rate Repo out of 10? Like, honestly, for what it is, I think it's a lot of fun. I think my favorite monster is the fucking Hunter. Because he makes like such a funny ass sound. I have a disagreement. Oh, do you? Oh, right. I saw. Sorry, dude. I saw you were deafened, and like I thought that you were like just chilling. Yeah, my bad. Hello. Sorry about that. Yeah, Chad plays. Sorry, I thought that you were just like chilling. Which is why I didn't know if you had like a disagreement. Yeah, my bad. Is he here?
So I'm here. I'm out.
Jesus Christ! That was loud. Try that again. You good?
My computer might be slow because I'm on Windows 7.
Right, well I don't think I'll need the 200% mic volume for you, sir. Right, what is your disagreement and tell me why?
Disagreement is... Sorry, I don't know how to adjust. I think Shadow 5 is kind of good.
Okay. For what reasons do you think that?
I think the game isn't slippery. Yes, Westopolis is annoying, but I think it...
Okay.
Yes, Westopolis is kind of annoying, but sorry, I have echoed audio. I think Shadow 5 is good because of the branching pathways, and yes, Westopolis can get annoying, and it's not slippery, just skill issue.
Skill issue.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, computer's slow. I'm on Windows 7. I can. My computer's slow. I'm on Windows 7.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you join this Disagreement Day a second time? Yeah, of course you can. Do you... What are your opinions on, like, the different endings And the fact that you have to get all of them to do the final boss.
Honestly, that can get tedious at points, but I think a simple mod could do that, specifically Reloaded.
I mean, that's true, but isn't that technically cheating?
That's technically cheating. I like the endings though.
I mean, that's fair, but
Yes,
do you
there's, like,
do
10
you
of
like
them.
playing through like all of the objectives and stuff to get those endings?
I like the process of unlocking expert mode.
That's interesting. I definitely well, actually, I'll ask your opinion on it first. Do you prefer Shadow 05 or Heroes?
In terms of gameplay, I prefer Shadow 5, but in terms of music, like Hero.
That's fair. I think I definitely prefer Heroes. There's only... I think it's only Team Chaotix I don't like. Other than that, I quite enjoy playing as those characters. And then, how would you compare 05 to 06?
At least 05 has physics.
You what, sorry?
At least Shadow 5 is physics.
Yeah, that's fair.
Although I will say, I think 06 has a story.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't disagree with that. I think Sonic 06 is like overall a better game than Shadow 05. I just don't really like it that much. But it is it's a game that I feel like I need to revisit because I haven't played it in years now. And then I guess the final question is how would you rate it compared to other Sonic games, like on a tier list, for example?
Shadow 5, I'd say make a B or a C.
Okay, that's fair. I don't disagree with that. Is there anything else?
That's pretty much it.
Fair enough. Regarding like discourse surrounding Shadow 05, do you think that like when people say that it's like among the worst Sonic games, does that like annoy you?
It doesn't really annoy me because I'm not one to really get annoyed. I'm just like, okay, I can see how you think that. You think it's slippery, but really you can go really fast and there's no rail top and there's no rail cap.
Mm-hmm. That's fair enough then. Do you have any questions or anything before we get the next person in?
No, I think that's it.
Excellent. Well, it's been good having you here, dude. Sorry it took so long to get you in. And have a good rest of your evening.
Okay. You too.
Mm-hmm. Now here's the thing, is anyone here actually wanting to join Disagreement Day? Let's find out. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Hello?
Hey, dude, you good? You good?
Thank you. I'm
What's your disagreement and tell me why?
fine. It's just internet is really slow.
Mm-hmm.
Slow.
That's fine. What's your disagreement and tell me why?
Well, really, just remove that master emeralds. I think Eggman just Eggman just can't take them higher out.
Wait, it's cutting in and out. Sorry, what were you saying?
put Chaos Emerald. He got the said it another time when he caught that staff. I don't remember that name. I was saying in Rush Adventure when Eggman got his hand on that wizard staff. I don't really remember its name, but he said he'd find a power output higher than the Chaos Emerald, and he even said that in the colors voice codes. And I think Eggman really can't harness the Chaos Emerald power just like how Sonic and the other hedgehogs can. So that's why he said Phantom Ruby is stronger than Chaos Emerald and Master Emeralds.
So, what is the disagreement? Sorry, because like it keeps like cutting out and like lagging. Is the disagreement to do with the Phantom Ruby being like more powerful than the Master Emerald?
Yes, yes.
Okay, do you disagree with that?
Yeah, completely. I think Eggman just can't.
It cut out again. If you're talking, dude, I can't hear you.
Harness other hedgehogs can. Can you hear me?
No, it keeps like cutting out. Like
No?
I didn't hear any of that.
What?
Repeat what you
So
said
it
because you were
just-
cutting out.
I said Egg can't harness the power of the Chaos Emerald as good as Sonic and Shadow.
You're saying that Eggman can harness the emeralds as good as Sonic and Shadow?
Yes, because it's literally in the Adventure 1 and 2 and said its power comes from heart, and Machine doesn't have heart.
Okay. I don't know what I don't know what point you're trying to make. So it's like we went from the Master Ruby, the Master Emerald being weaker than the Phantom Ruby, and now we're on Eggman being like as good as Sonic and Shadow at using the emeralds. Like I don't know like what you're trying to say.
Eggman's statement that the Phantom Ruby is stronger than the Chaos Emerald and Master Emerald. It says it has a higher output. And many people, especially in power scaling, state that the Phantom Ruby is stronger than these gems. But I generally disagree with that.
Okay, why do you disagree with it?
Because as I said, this is not the first time Eggman find the power source, and he stated that it is stronger than the Chaos Emerald. And literally in that game, the Chaos Emerald destroyed him.
Well, to use like evidence for Infinite specifically, like because there's several statements saying that like, oh excuse me, hiccups. There's several statements within Forces that Infinite is like the most powerful character that Sonic has fought up until that point. So, do you reckon that would
I'm not. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the Chaos Emeralds. As I said, Eggman multiple times stated that he finds something stronger than the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm saying. The point I'm making is that the reason why they say Infinite is Sonic's strongest opponent is because of the Phantom Ruby.
Yes.
Yeah, so would that not be like sufficient evidence to suggest that the Phantom Ruby could be above the Chaos Emeralds?
Nope. Because
Why not?
as I said, it is. Because I said it is the power that comes from heart, and I think the heart is what makes the user stronger than the others. Because Perfect Chaos literally used the same power as Sonic, 7 Chaos Emeralds, but he still lost to Sonic in Adventure 1.
Well, that's the Chaos Emeralds, but that's not how the Phantom Ruby operates. I don't know how that's, like...
No, I think Eggman is wrong that he stated that Phantom Ruby is stronger than the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, if... I don't get how... Okay, I don't get how he's necessarily wrong about that if the game basically hypes up that Infinite is, like, as strong as people claim he is. Like, wouldn't there be like merit to?
I'm not. No, I don't say he is not as strong. I'm just saying Chaos Emeralds are stronger.
Well, no, but it's like I'm trying to think of an example. It's like. Hang on, I'm trying to like think about it. So, why do you think the Chaos Emeralds are stronger than the Phantom Ruby?
Well, beside their, as I said, because of so many times that Eggman said that it is something stronger than Chaos Emerald, and he was wrong, and I think he's wrong again about the Phantom Ruby.
Why was he wrong about the Wizard Scepter?
Well, he lost to Chaos Emerald.
He lost to 2 super forms, didn't he? He lost to
right.
He lost to Supersonic and Burning Blaze.
Yeah, but if he was at least close to them, he should at least be able to damage Supersonic.
Well, he's still contending with 2 super transformations. So he's not just contending with the Chaos Emeralds, but he's also contending with the Soul Emeralds as well. With that
Yes.
with that wizard staff. So it's like, wouldn't that like kind of imply that he's comparable to the super forms, if not like above them in like a 1v1?
Maybe.
It's like that's kind of it's like that, it's like, to give another example, it's like I think Solaris is above like all 3 of the super forms because it was basically just one guy taking on like 3 transformations. So it's like, for him to like 1v3 them, I feel like he would have to be more powerful. And the same can be said for like Eggman. It's like, if he can 1v, it's like, yeah, he lost. But it's like, even so, if he can like hold his own against 2 transformations, it kind of seems like he would be that strong.
You can say that. But now I think about it, Salamander, we can argue about Salamander because Salamander used the power of the Soul Emerald and he could damage them. So I call this one more comparable.
That's fair enough. Yeah, it's like, I do think that it's like Eggman does like consistently lose to Sonic and stuff. I think that's fair. But, it's, I think, the biggest issue with it is that we never actually got to see, Supersonic versus, like, Infinite, for example. Like, I think that would have been a really cool fight. And then we might have got, like, a definitive answer as to whether, like, Eggman was right or not. Because the only,
Yeah, but we had 2 person using Phantom Ruby against 1 Supersonic in Mania.
Yeah, it's like Mania was like the only example, where, they fought with like the Phantom Rubies. It would have been cool to see that in Forces, but that didn't happen, unfortunately. But yeah, that's certainly an interesting one to think about, and unfortunately,
Yeah, so they didn't, if they wanted to turn to DLC, then they can.
Unfortunately, I think we'll never know the answer to that one, like whether the Phantom Ruby is like above the Chaos Emeralds.
Too
like,
bad.
Because like Infinite's probably never gonna return, and like they've probably just got rid of the Phantom Ruby. So unfortunately, we'll probably never know. Which it is what it is. Do you have any other disagreements?
I'm like, I have a question.
Go on, what's up?
About Eclipse Cannon. What can Eclipse Cannon with 7 Chaos Emerald destroy at its maximum potential?
Are we talking the games, or like what are we talking?
Well, it's about the Chaos Emerald's power multiplier. I'm working on it.
I mean, it's very difficult to tell, because the Chaos Emeralds basically do whatever they want, like, depending on the games. So it's very difficult to, like, give specific numbers, unfortunately.
My highest number is that 6 could destroy half of the moon, 7 could destroy a whole planet at minimum.
I mean, that's fair.
In this country. Yeah, we can just say that one emerald at least make one person 100 times stronger.
That's fair. That could very well be true, to be honest. Also, number 1 SRJ. Do you think Sonic can beat the Flash? I actually don't know, to be fair. Like, I've not really looked at DC comics in a long time, so I don't know whether he can or can't. But yeah, that's fair enough. Again, I think the power multiplier with the Chaos Emeralds is, I know they give, like, I'm fairly certain in the Archie comics, like, they state that, like, Super Sonic is, like, 1,000 times more powerful than his base form or something. But, like, in the games, we just don't have a definitive number. So, we just have to work with what we were given, unfortunately.
Well, Eon and games works similar.
They are similar, but there's still quite a few differences. So, I don't really know. I honestly don't know the answer to that one, but it would be cool if we got an answer to it someday. But yeah, because Axiom's in the queue and he's been waiting like all stream. Do you have any questions before we get the next person in?
Nope, just a rage bait for JoJo fans.
Excellent, I love it. Well, it's been good talking to you, dude, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
It's midnight here.
Oh, is it midnight? Well, have a good sleep then.
Yeah.
No worries, dude.
Yeah, good night.
Night, dude. Alright, we'll see what Axiom has to say. Since I think it's the first time I've actually spoke to Axiom in like a hell of a long time. Right, human. You are on the line.
Can you hear me?
I can, yes.
Okay, so I know I'm here to disagree, but I don't really know what we want to disagree about.
Well, we never seem to agree on anything, so let's just pick at random, I guess.
We could talk about Frontiers, but I mean, we've hashed that out a lot of times. I generally agree with a lot of your critiques.
Yeah.
Like about cyberspace and stuff. I don't really want to talk about the story because I would have to replay the game to like actually like talk about that. But since we tend to disagree a lot, maybe you can say something and I'll disagree with it.
Oh god, where do we begin? Shit. Well, let's stick with Frontiers, but let's go for a more interesting topic. What is your... If I was to say that Kronos and Ares Island were my favorite ones in the game, would that... How do you feel about that?
I think Ares the best island in the game.
Yes.
I would generally agree.
I think the one drawback to Ares is it has, like, one of the weaker Titan fights. But, like, other than that, it's like I enjoy exploring the desert.
I think Wyvern is my favorite Titan fight.
Really?
Yeah, I like, I just really like Frick Do It All, and, I know, like, it can be, like, a little, tedious during the, Master Cookout trial, but, other than that...
What's everyone's... Also, for people in the chat, what's everyone's favorite Titans? It's interesting that Wyvern's your favorite. That is wild.
It switches between, like, Wyvern and Knight. So it switches between those two.
Yeah, usually Knight is, like, what most people say is their favorite.
I really like getting the sword at the end and just slicing them in half. That's really cool.
It is really cool, yeah. I think that's I think that's one of the reasons why I think that Wyvern is one of my least favorite, because I think that the death animation is pretty pathetic. Like, he just gets blown up by his own missiles. Like, it seems kind of it seems a bit underwhelming.
That's kind of like that's kind of lame. No, that's kind of lame. Maybe we could talk about like why I like Frontiers, and maybe you can disagree with that. Like me personally, outside of just being like the game itself, Sonic, like the effort Sonic team put into the game to try and make it pleasing to the most people possible, is something I can really respect. I know that you you usually say that that stuff doesn't matter to you, that being like unpolished or whatever, but to me, I respect the effort they put in.
Well, it's like Frontiers leaves me very torn in that regard, because it's like, on one hand, I respect the fact that they basically created an entirely new gameplay style for Sonic, like with the open zone. How it's basically like how would I guess I'd describe it as being like, you have like the boost formula and like the 06 hub worlds, but just like that's like the closest thing I can compare it to within the Sonic series. But realistically, it'd be more like Breath of the Wild, or like a massive open zone, like Skyrim or something like that. It is clear that they wanted to take the series in a new direction, which I think that they did an okay job at. Again, it's like, I think what the recent modded playthrough of the game has shown me is that it really doesn't take many changes to make the game, like, awesome. Because it's like, the only gameplay changes that I've made is making it so that the power boost is, like, always activated, and just making it so you always have the spin dash. And it's like, just having those two things all the time makes traversal, like, really fun.
Yeah, since I'm like a big fan of it, like I like New Game Plus, like it's so fun just moving around with the spin dash and like flying off everything.
Yeah.
And like so this actually goes into like your Fix It video for Frontiers. I don't know if you saw my comment I left on it. Let me pull it up real quick.
I probably did see it.
But one of your like critiques was that that you felt like there should be like more islands.
Yeah,
I disagree with that.
I think it would be it would either be, I think if they were to have like more islands, they would have to make them like shorter in length. So instead of like, because otherwise I think the game would just be too freaking long. Yeah, like if they were to make it so that like each island was just shorter in length, but there was just more of them, I think that could have been cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like that would result in more Titan fights, which most people agree on as being like the best parts of the game. So I think having more Titan fights would be really good.
Yeah, so when I think of like how to like improve the islands, I don't think of like making more of them. I just will like make them bigger, and make them more engaging. Like the concept art that was like Kronos, and Rhea and stuff fused together. Like make it like that. Make the islands really big, and like you talked about improving combat in your video. Improving combat is like a good way to make the islands more engaging, like especially with the mini bosses, because I feel like most of the time when people praise Frontiers combat, they talk about just the Titan fights, like the mini bosses ninja and like tower and stuff like that. I think those could be revamped and made and like make them challenging. Another like, and this goes into like a lot, like there's tons of criticism on Frontiers that like I feel like are like could be valid criticisms, but I feel like miss the point of the game. Like not Jay's reviews video that we watched yesterday. He was talking. He tried to compare the game's combat to Arkham and Devil May Cry and what.
Well, let's for the sake of so that everyone's on the same page. You can see this, can't you?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, we'll rewatch the bit where he talks about the combat. I think it's here.
Spam the spinning leg kick until you unlock the hand beam attack later in the game. This shreds through enemy health bars like it's nothing, and if they have a shield up, side loop them and then you can do the attacks I just said. Sometimes it is good to get up close though and do the sweeping tornado attack, but other than that, I don't really feel like the other options are that important. In a game like Devil May Cry, you have this big move pool, but you
I think
need
it's
to
this
use
bit
these
here where
moves
it compares
because
it
the
to other
style and
games.
rating system only values variety and tactics, not spam. Even though you could spam the same attack if you wanted to, which wouldn't even be that fun because using all the moves is better. In Frontiers, I don't feel any incentive to use different moves, and I don't find it that much more interesting to do that. In a game like Batman Arkham, you have to choose between moving really fast when you have a high hit combo or using one of your combo finishers to take a guy out or destroy his weapon. In Spider-Man, you build up the focus meter and have to choose between taking a guy down with a combo attack or refilling your health bar. In just about every good combat-heavy game, I can think of ways in which more depth is provided, including Sonic Unleashed, I might add. Combat is way faster and more satisfying in that game than in Sonic Frontiers. The biggest killer of all...
So, what do you disagree with that?
So, do you notice how every single game he brought up are like combat-focused games? Frontiers is not a combat...
I mean, to be fair, he did bring up Unleashed as well, which is like another Sonic game.
But the Warhawk sections are like beat 'em up sections. Like they are fighting sections.
Well, I think
the problem.
I think the biggest issue with his complaints, it's very similar complaints that I make, where it feels as though like all of the attacks, aside from looking visually different, it's like there's only a couple. Fucking hell, my voice is getting sore. I've got hiccups as well, that's not helping. I think I think the issue with it is that you're given a lot of attacks to use, but like it doesn't feel like the game actually makes you want to use them. Because it's like, aside from the quick side loop, which obviously is phenomenal for the Titan fights, and like a few other abilities, it's like there's really... I've just noticed people are playing fucking blackjack whilst waiting to be in the stream. That's amazing. But yeah, it's like, aside from a couple of abilities, it's like there's really not that much incentive to like engage with the skill tree. It's like, I feel like what would have been cool is if like rather than giving Sonic like tons of different attacks, I mean that would have been nice as well, but like maybe do something. I don't know how they would rework it, but it's like...
No, so I agree with that.
But interestingly, regarding the combat in the game, I find that the combat is a lot more fun with the gameplay changes that I've already added. Like, having a permanent power boost, it just makes you feel so much faster in comparison to the enemies, which is what I feel like it should be. Like, you're playing as Sonic the fucking Hedgehog for, you know, it's like you should feel like every enemy is slow compared to you. And it's like, to be fair, the Titan fights, it was like, you saw my reaction when I was playing against Giganto yesterday. It's like, even though I only had 3 attacks, like button mashing, the stomp, and the fucking sonic boom, it's like, even though I only had 3 abilities, it felt quite satisfying switching between the two. The only thing that I would want to change is make it so that, like, it feels like the enemies actually react to my attacks. Like, for example, like, when you, if you, like, beat the shit out of Giganto, like, make him, like, fall on his ass, or, like, stumble backwards, or something like that, rather than him just, like, sitting there like a champ and just taking it.
Yeah, I wish there was more ragdoll, too. It'd make the attacks feel like they're, like, hitting hard. But I think what I'm actually like disagreeing with is like Frontiers compared to Unleashed in combat. The Warhawk sections are just combat built, like they're built around combat. So in Frontiers, you don't actually have to fight any enemy unless you want to. So if you don't want to fight, say tower, you can just run away from tower. Like you don't have to fight any of the enemies in Frontiers if you don't like combat. So I think it's not a good comparison to compare the two combat systems, because one system is trying to emphasize combat, while the other is just giving combat as an option.
Well, no, I know what you're trying to say. Like, obviously, combat isn't like the biggest part of Frontiers, but then again, I think that could be like something that is like a valid criticism against the game, where it's like maybe it's trying to do too much, like it's trying to like do too many things at once. But to an extent, I know where you're going with this, because it's like, yeah, a game like Devil May Cry, like the entire game has a very complex combat system. The same can be said for games like Doom, for example, where it's like the game is clearly meticulously crafted around its like design and its combat. But it's like, to use a really random example, I think it would have been really cool, and this game isn't very combat, well, I suppose it is kind of combat orientated, but it's like, to use a random example, it would have been really cool if like enemy attacks were kind of like this game, where it's like for example with Supersonic, like, it's like the closest thing I can compare it to. It's a Ben 10 game, by the way.
Yeah, it's cool.
So it's like, look what happens to the enemies when he uses like the strongest attacks. It's like, yeah, the game hasn't aged particularly well with its animations and stuff, but it's like, even so, you just feel freaking powerful. Because it's like, you're able to just like knock the enemies on their ass and stuff. Maybe Big Chill's a bad example, but it's like, looking at like Humongousaur, for example. It's like, look at this shit, it's like, you're able to just send everyone miles with just like regular attacks.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like, it'd be so like, imagine if like one of the last upgrades you got for Sonic was like a giant tornado that just sucked in every like minor enemy near you. You know, like the normal guys in Frontiers.
Yeah.
Like, it just like, it sucks them all up and just instantly kills them. But only the little guys. Just something like that to make you feel powerful. Like,
yeah, I feel like all the enemies are like really stiff.
Fucking sent the guy flying off screen. Something like that would have been really cool. But again, it's that's like my biggest issues with Frontiers. It just feels like it feels like your attacks just don't do enough damage. Which it is what it is. Which is weird because you basically shred the boss's health bar, but it's like, it feels as though the boss is just tanking all your attacks. Like, it's really weird. But again, like that could just be an issue with the game just not having enough time, or you know, not having enough resources to make it as good as it can possibly be. So hopefully they'll fix it with Frontiers too.
I think I said this in like under like your How Do We Fix Frontiers video, but I think most of your ideas to improve the game are really good. Like your idea for memory tokens, unlocking the characters. One idea I had for like improving mini bosses is that this is what I say in the comment. Make them really challenging, and you get a special move when you beat all the mini bosses on a select island. You could even make a select mini boss, which only spawns after you beat them all. Then you fight that mini boss using all the things you learned from the other bosses to beat him, and that unlocks a special move. Like that gives you like an incentive to like go around and actually do engage in combat, and you get something for it. Like, you get a special move for it, which I think would be cool.
I think that would be really nice as well. It's like, again, like the closest thing that I can think of to Sonic, using this as another example, is the stuff that you can do with Accelerate in this game. For example, like if I show you with enemies, it's like even this, like this is the sort of thing I'd want in Frontiers. Like, look at this shit.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, like this is awesome. It's like it feels as though the poor bastards can't do shit to stop you. Like, this is what I wanted Frontiers to be. Just look at them go.
And I think this might just be like a problem with like an open world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Combat, yeah, because
yeah, like that's the sort of tornado attack I'd want. Just like a.
Because even in I've been playing Elden Ring recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like combat in Elden Ring, but like I don't feel like any like combat in Elden Ring is even like looks like as fun as that Ben 10 game was.
Yeah.
And I think that this might be a limitation for like open world games with combat. Where
I mean, to be fair though, like Elden Ring was very clearly trying to be like a Souls-like, which have like a very specific formula for their combat.
Well, yeah.
I feel like I feel like if Sonic could have like combat very similar to that, it would be really good. But again, it's like I don't think the combat is awful in Frontiers, especially when you like tweak the game with like cheat codes and stuff to like get the most out of what's already there. It just needs a couple of things but
yeah, I agree.
That's fine. Are there any like other disagreements?
No. If you ever do one of these streams again, I will have like an actual disagreement. I just got on because I had time to.
Yeah, that's awesome though, dude. Did you enjoy your food, by the way?
Yeah, it was really really good.
What did you have?
I had Alfredo.
You're gonna have to explain to me what that is. You're gonna have to explain to the non-Americans what that is. Is it chicken?
Oh my.
Alfredo.
You guys in the UK don't know what Alfredo is?
Well, it sounds spicy, but if I had to guess, but.
Oh, brother. You guys are. Oh my goodness. This is just why America's better.
But no, American's not better. What are you on about?
I think America just has way better food than the UK.
That looks amazing. Speaking of food, look what someone has pancakes in chat. That looks pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
Looks a fucking mouthful though. Like you're gonna eat all that shit. I don't know.
Are those are pancakes?
Pancakes. I think that's scrambled egg and bacon.
I hate pancakes.
You hate pancakes?
I'm more of a waffle person.
I prefer hash browns over pancakes, but that's just me.
I like hash browns too, actually.
Yeah, hash browns are really freaking nice. But yeah, with that being said, do you have any questions regarding the channel before we get the next person in?
No, I just think the channel's going in a good direction. 30K end of year, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're doing a good job, and I'm having really fun.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun as well. I think this new streaming schedule is working out a lot better. It's a lot easier for me because it feels like I have most of the day to myself, and a lot of people seem to be turning up to these streams in the evenings, which is at the end of the day pretty cool. Yeah, apparently there's going to be a little debate between me and Storm. He had like a few issues regarding like the Mario versus Sonic thing. So if you want to like hang around for that some point after the stream, we might be able to do that.
Okay, I'll hang out for that.
It seems like the sort of thing you'd be interested in. But
yeah, I know he's gonna have like a terrible argument.
You don't know that. But yeah, if you want to, since it's getting late and I can't really be asked to like remove people and stuff, if you want to stay in Disagreement day and just mute whilst we talk to the last few people, that would work. I'm sorry to have to interrupt their game of blackjack, but Yeah, who should we do first? I guess you. Bloop. Hello.
Hey, I was playing blackjack.
I know. I ruined your game.
I was like 20k in the hole.
Were you actually? Oh shit.
Next one will be my hand low.
What is a disagreement if you have one?
I disagree with the fact that you think Sonic Frontiers is a broken game.
Okay. Why do you think it's not a broken game?
Because it's probably because I played it like later patches. Like I just picked it up like 2 years ago because it was on PS Plus.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it, and it didn't seem any broken to me. It felt really fun actually.
But it's like, when I say it's broken, like, I feel like people do take that, like, a little too far, because it's like, obviously, I feel like when I say it's broken, they immediately think of, like, Sonic 06 levels of broken. It's a perfectly functional game, for the most part, aside from some very questionable glitches that I had, yesterday, where we were somehow able to duplicate Sonic during cutscenes. I'm not too sure how I managed that. And obviously, like, but aside from that, it's like the biggest issue is just like the graphical pop-in. It is like it doesn't affect the gameplay that much, but it is like distractingly bad. It's like because like graphical pop-in is gonna happen with games, like it is, but it's like I think what is the important thing to talk about is like how noticeable is it. And unfortunately, like with Frontiers, it is very easy to spot that shit.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of broken, but like you said, it's nowhere near levels broken as Sonic 06 is. That was probably the most broken game in the franchise.
I mean, I agree, but like, it's still just... I think it just comes down to like how high your standards are, because it's like, most people like probably won't care. Like, they'll probably like... They'll probably enjoy, like, the open zone for what it has to offer. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's more so, like, for me specifically, it's like... Obviously, I can play through Sonic Frontiers and not really notice it. It mainly just comes down to when I'm reviewing the game, and it's like, okay, this is an issue with the game. It doesn't really bother me all that much most of the time, but it is, like, pretty bad when you think about it, so...
Like, someone said that Forces was better than Frontiers, and I just can't agree.
Yeah, I think that's... I don't agree with that for the most part. I don't know who said that, but...
No, it was in person, just someone who lives around me.
Oh, that's amazingly controversial.
Yeah, very.
But yeah, is there anything else? Seem to have got through that one a bit quick.
No, not really.
Excellent. Well, it's good to have you. Good talking to you. That was very quick. I'll let you get back to your game of blackjack. That was very fast. Okay, this guy... Okay, we're probably going to make this guy the last one to... Oh, I can't invite him. God damn it. Right, we'll see if we can... Right, there we go. Golden Supersonic dude. We'll try and get a Golden Supersonic in. I don't know if it'll work, but we'll find out. Have you checked out the Sonic Horizons fan game? I haven't actually, no. Although I've heard that Sonic Horizons is very similar to Frontiers. Maybe I'll give it a try. And I'll see if I can... Wait, hang on. Yeah, you have the permission. You have the permission to join, dude. Oh, I think he figured it out.
Yeah, I figured it out. Okay.
All right, what is your disagreement, human? And tell me why.
Okay. Sonic Forces is way too overhated. It's not even a bad game, just the boost stages kind of suck in it.
Oh, hell no.
No, hear me out. Avatar stages, like, they give good variety into the game, and then classic Sonic stages, they would be good if they didn't remove the auto spin dash from Generations.
Okay, so breaking it down bit by bit, do you... People in chat aren't happy with that one. I'm basically just... Puffer has arrived to calm them down. Regarding, we'll break it down bit by bit. So, boost gameplay, did you say that you agree that that's not very good?
I'd say it's below average, yeah. The boost kind of makes it, like, too fast, which, yeah, it's the point of a Sonic game, but it kind of just, like, automates it. If you don't use the boost, it's way more fun. But, like, you could just hold the boost down and you'll beat the level just fine, so.
Yeah,
that's
I think
what makes it boring.
I think the biggest hot take I have regarding Forces is that I think some of the Frontiers cyberspace levels are worse. But, like, aside from that, it's like, I think that Forces is, like, consistently the weakest when it comes to the boost formula.
I think Colors is the weakest.
Oh, fuck that, no, let's... No, that's a time for another day. But, no, that's actual bollocks. Regarding the Avatar, why do you think the Avatar is, like, better than... Well, what do you think about the Avatar?
I think it's just all around unique. Like, we've never seen anything like it.
I mean, it's basically just modern Sonic, but with worse controls. Like...
Yeah, but you also get the Wispins that make it, like, cool. It's kind of like a slower version of modern Sonic, and then you get the Wisps, but they work differently.
But it's like, I think my favorite levels in the game are the ones where you play as Sonic and the Avatar, because it's like you have the boost and the homing attack, but you also have like the Wispin. I think that
I
like
agree
the
with
grapple
that.
hook. But it's like that's kind of my problem with the game. It's like, because not only does he have very poor like speed and handling and controls and shit, but I also think that the customization is a little unbalanced, because it's like, you know how you can pick like your animal species and they give you like a different gimmick?
Yeah.
I feel like they didn't balance them very well, because it's like pretty much the best one in the game is like the bird, because you get the double jump, and it's like with with Forces platforming, it's like the double jump is essential. But I think a bigger issue with the Wispins is that they just feel very like weird to use. It's like they feel very inconsistent.
That's fair. I think the main reason I actually like genuinely like Forces is because it, like, especially with null space, it shows off like how much Sonic is genuinely needed and like how powerful Sonic truly is.
Yeah.
But like, one complaint I do have with the story is that Sonic gets captured and then the world just goes to hell.
Yeah, I agree. That's a little stupid. But yeah,
right, like especially with Silver there, like Shadow and Silver should have been able to stop Eggman themselves. It wasn't like Shadow. I don't know if he had a Chaos Emerald. If he didn't have a Chaos Emerald, that would have definitely made him a lot weaker, but nowhere near weak enough to fall like that.
I mean, I agree. Regarding the classic Sonic levels, what are your thoughts on those? Do you agree that they don't control very well?
Yeah, they control horrendously, which is why I feel like the automated spin dash would just make it so much better.
So why do you so when you say that Sonic Forces is like over-hated, it's like you agree that the classic Sonic gameplay is shit, you agree that modern Sonic's not very good, and you seem to be like a little positive towards the Avatar, so it's like...
Yeah, the Avatar is like probably my favorite part of the game, like just the Avatar in general, because I like being able to like be creative and like put some like my own creation into a Sonic game. I feel like that's like a fun concept.
Well, if you like putting like... Oh, do you mean like character creation? that kind of thing.
Yeah, character creation, mate.
Oh, I was gonna say, 'cause in terms of level design, like if you want like creativity, I'd probably say like Frontiers or Generations would be the best one.
Yeah, those are good games too.
Maybe followed up by Unleashed in terms of like level design.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is there any other reasons you think Forces gets too much? Well, hold on. Where would you rate Forces? Sorry, in comparison to like other games.
Well, give me an example. What game are we comparing it to?
Well, we'll say for example, if you were to put it on a tier list, like where would you like put it?
Probably B or C tier. It's not a bad game. It's just done. It's a good concept, but executed poorly.
Yeah, it's like that's the sort of thing that people say about 06 as well, though. So I feel like where would you?
Okay, but yeah, I have another hot take for 06. Like,
oh god, right. Well, what games would you say Forces is above?
Above, besides the obvious, like the Game Gear games. Colors.
Oh, fuck.
No! Colors.
No! Colors is not worse than Forces. No.
Dude, Colors is supposed to be a 3D modern Sonic game. Why is it 2D? It's
it was
2D.
3D. The same thing could be said for fucking Forces.
Yeah, but like, you still get 3D gameplay. With
Forces has
Colors,
2 gameplay styles that are 2D and 3D, and then one exclusively 2D gameplay style.
You barely play 2D or 3D in Colors.
That's bullshit.
It's so rare.
That's literally fucking bullshit. It's like basically every Act 1, Act 4, and I think Act 6 level, it's like they have a lot of 3D in them.
That's it. Like, that's genuinely it. Most of the game should be 3D if you're gonna call it a 3D platformer.
But it's like the same thing could
You
be
can't
said.
have half and
The same
half.
thing can be said with Forces. Like the 3D sections aren't very long. They're not very good either.
Okay, but Avatar.
What about the Avatar? The Wisps are way better in colors.
I like the Avatar.
I know, but like, you can't say that fucking it's better than colors because of that. That's not good enough.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't have any more comments on the Sonic Forces thing.
I need to make a video on fucking no way color. Yeah, I need to make a video on colors versus Forces because I genuinely don't understand why. It's like I don't think colors is like the best boost formula game, like not even close. But I think it's better than Forces at the very least. Like, it has its issues for sure, but.
That's it. Oh, and Superstars. I put it above Superstars too.
Alright, that's fair. I don't really have a strong opinion on Superstars, so.
Superstars kind of sucked. I'm gonna lie.
Yeah, that's fair. All boost games have a gimmick, like Unleashed has the Werehog, Colors has the Wisp, Generations has Classic Sonic, and Forces is yeah, the gimmick of Forces is that it's shit, and that's an amazing.
Wow.
It's actually pretty funny to think about. Sonic Dream Team is the only fully 3D boost game. It's kind of fun. It's kind of crazy to think about that.
That's sad because it's iPhone exclusive.
I mean, you could probably play it on your PC with an emulator, but that's getting off track. I actually really want to play Dream Team because it looks really fun. But
it does. I do want to play that. There's got to be a way to play it. Sega needs to like re-release that on all platforms.
That'd be sweet.
Oh, there's one more game that I can think of that I like Forces more than.
Oh god. Go on.
Sonic Mania, but specifically the mobile Netflix port.
I nearly had a heart attack then. Right, what is this port?
That specifically. Besides that, Sonic Mania is my second favorite 2D game.
For what? Yeah, if you were about to say that Forces is better than Mania, like,
No.
I would have been beyond confused.
I'm not crazy. I'm not that crazy, okay?
That would have been very confusing and a little worrying, if I'm honest.
No.
I dread to ask any more questions, but I'm gonna do it. Do you Forces or Unleashed?
Unleashed. That's
Thank fuck for that.
the easiest question I've ever answered.
Forces or Shadow Gens?
Shadow Gens. Shadow Gens is one of my favorite 3D boost games.
I'm just worried because I feel like one day I will come across someone who thinks Forces is better than Shadow Gens, and I will like.
That would be threatening.
I will genuinely be concerned if that happens. But yeah. Are there any other disagreements or anything? Is general chat
Sonic
okay
06
for
isn't
artwork?
bad.
Yeah, general chat's okay for sharing art. What about Sonic 06?
It's not bad. It's way overhated. Dude, you have to get so unlucky to encounter half those glitches. Yeah, the loading time sucks. Have some patience and you're gonna be fine. And then controls are actually decent. Like, they're not bad at all.
I'm glad that Bankai isn't here, because if he heard you say that, he would tear into you, because he hates 06.
That's whatever.
It's like, I think the loading screens are like, fucking, like, 06 loading screens are so bad that someone managed to, I think it was either, is it Lifero, or is it, no, it wasn't Lifero, who the fuck was it? Who was it I watched? There was someone that I watched, where they basically beat Sonic, No, it wasn't. No, it was Lifero. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Where they basically beat Sonic Adventure 2's hero story during the Sonic 06 load times.
You're kidding. Oh my god.
No, they legit did that. We'll watch the video if you want. Like...
Oh my god.
They
dude.
literally beat Sonic Adventure 2's hero story. I think it was Lifero. Let me just double check.
What? How do you even do that? What's the world record on that? Because I know, the longest loading screen I've ever had was like 350.
Why are you like this?
You can 3 minutes 50 seconds. Like, it wasn't terrible.
Can you see the stream?
Watch the stream. Yeah.
Hold on.
See you later. I need to do the shoe mission. It's probably
When they go into a load
here.
screen, watch what happens.
No words.
Yeah, during the load screen, they just flip back to Sonic Adventure 2.
Oh my gosh. That's funny.
Oh, look at this fun gameplay that I can actually control.
Yeah, then they just pause it and go back to 06. Where's the bit where they actually beat it? Where is 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 it?
That's something that I would do if I were getting impatient.
What the fuck is it? It's like right towards the end, because I saw a little bit of Final Rush. Oh yeah. Yeah, look, like they're almost at the end of the hero campaign, just through like loading screens alone.
Sonic the Hedgehog. That's it. That's it. Help! Help!
Well, anyway, the point still stands. Like, the loading screens are way too freaking long.
Yeah, that's fair. Aside from the loading screens, people hate on the story too much. It had a good story. The one bad moment was when Elise had to kiss Sonic, and that... They were just... I don't even know what they're trying to do there. I can't even defend that.
It's so annoying as well, because if we go back to, like, Sonic 06, like, the ending, like, it's such a perfect moment, just ruined by that kiss. It's like, oh god, no. It's like, everything else about this scene is just so damn good.
Right. And, like, 06 gave Sonic insane scaling, too, with the Solaris fight.
Like, this music is one of the best tracks in the entire series for me.
Yeah, and then, like, a lot of people think that it was a 1v, or like a 3v1, the 3 hedgehogs against Solaris, which was just genuinely not the case. I mean, you can look at it like that, but, like, Shadow had to go to the past, Silver to the future, So they were all fighting him, yes, but in different timelines.
I mean, technically, the reason why I think it's a 3v1 is because technically it's the same guy they were fighting. Like, like, Solaris exists in the past, present, and future, so it's like, technically they were all fighting him at once, but they were just in different points in time.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's fair.
Also, can we just appreciate this amazing scene? Like, this is art right here.
No! No!
See you later, bitch!
Get back here!
Fucking love Life Error. Like, me and Echo...
I love that channel, that channel's actually, like...
Me and Echo absolutely adore this. I can do it... If I ever play Sonic 06, I need to replicate this.
Oh, let's go! Oh, we're in it!
Oh,
we're
just-
there. Where are you? Oh, we're just leaving.
And the funny thing is that it'll happen.
No!
Like,
No!
like, see you later, bitch!
Get back here!
So good.
No,
the
that channel's like
animations.
one of the funniest I've seen for Sonic content.
Yeah, Life Error is really good. But yeah, coming back to it, see you later, bitch! Just fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I love
they
it.
have great moments. Some of their moments genuinely remind me of Eggman pissing off.
But yeah, we should do a stream where we react to the entire fucking thing. That'd be incredible.
I would do that.
The Life Error thing. Chat, should we do that next week? Should we react to the entirety of a Life Error Sonic video? What games
I'll
have they
watch
actually
that.
done? Oh, it's Snapcube. That's who I was thinking of. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
whoever did that.
Snapcube.
Yeah, that's the people we were watching. Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah, Snapcube is the guy who did SA2 and like made all these iconic scenes from one video.
Oh, this scene is incredible. Like, this guy is genuinely a moron. Like, I love this scene so much.
When did this game come out? Sonic 06.
I'm stupid as fuck. Of course
Looking amazing.
When did this game come out?
Like
Sonic
the
06.
scene, the like stuff that they do, it should be so basic, but it's basic but funny. Like you could probably recreate this like effortlessly, but it won't live up to how they do it. Like it's still just so funny.
No! See you later, bitch! I fucking love that scene so much. Anyway, what were we even discussing? It feels like a lifetime ago. 06.
Sonic 06 not being a bad game, I think.
I'm just gonna counter that with a silver ball puzzle.
I will shut up now.
No,
My bad.
No, it's all good. Joking aside though, like, what do you think of the mock speed sections in, like, normal 06? Because it's like, I hate them, but I really love the P06 mock speed sections.
Yeah, they don't control great, but like there's a fine line between playable and I just don't want to do it. And that's more or less to where I don't want to do it, but it's playable.
Yeah, that's fair. I really don't like the mock speed sections in normal 06.
Dude, especially the one in Crisis City where you're like face view of Sonic, you're looking behind him.
I think the one in Kingdom Valley is worse, because if you get a game over, you have to do that fucking, like, mini-game where you have to kill all the enemies without taking damage.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Kingdom Valley one's
I
the
forgot
worst
so
one.
much of 06. I just need to play it again.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. What can you do? Oh, I have a hot take. What's your favorite Sonic game?
Unleashed.
That's fair. I have such a hot take, dude.
Go on, what's wrong?
Sonic Heroes.
What about it?
That might be one of my favorite Sonic games.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody says that it's like...
I'm good, thank you.
What?
Yep. Heroes, what were you saying? It's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
Yeah, like a lot of people downplay it and say like it's not a good game and it's repetitive. Yeah, it's repetitive, but I can counter that repetitive statement with one line.
Oh god.
Team Chaotix.
I mean, Team Chaotix
Sure, it sucks, but it's not the same.
I mean, it is not very good, though.
It's not good, no, absolutely not, but it's not the same. You want to say it's repetitive? Hey, it might not be. It's bad, but it's not the same.
I mean, I guess it just kind of depends. I don't mind Heroes too much, but I need to like replay that game at some point.
Yeah, me too.
I think the biggest issue that I have with the game is like both of the casino levels and then Rail Canyon. I didn't like those levels all that much.
I hate Rail Canyon, dude.
Bullet Station's better, but still a bit annoying.
Yeah.
It's such a shame as well, because it's like Heroes has like really good level aesthetics. It's just the gameplay that has issues.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I see it. Dude, have you seen the speedruns for that game, though? Like, Sonic Story?
Yeah, there's like some crazy shit that you can do in Heroes.
Yeah. It's just how they go fast. Like, I've tried, like, recreating that in base game. I can't figure it out.
Nice.
Like, they just switch between characters, and they don't go flying. Like...
I agree. It is really... It's a very interesting game, and I would really love to try... I would really love to try break that game, because I seem to be quite good at breaking video games without trying.
Yeah, it takes fun.
I mean, I managed...
Yeah, earlier I saw the thing where you were, like, talking with the guy about Grounded and, like, how you broke the spider AI.
Oh, that was hilarious. Fairly certain I was drunk as well when that happened.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, we were just messing with the spider's AI. It was funny. And then in Sonic Frontiers, I managed to duplicate Sonic in the cutscene. Like, that was... that was funny.
How do you even do that?
I don't know. We'll watch the exact moment where it happened. We'll watch 2 rifts. Hold one button. Hold on. Where was the moment where I duplicated Sonic? It's very difficult to tell when it's like pixelated like this. It's where it's when I talk to Sage. I know that probably doesn't help, but it's probably in the second half. Where the fuck is it? No, it's not there. Button and
Sonic Frontiers isn't, like, a very crazy good game. It's good for scaling.
Oh yeah, here it is.
But besides
here
that,
it is. I'll just hide myself just so you can see it, chat. I managed to look. I duplicated Sonic. I watch quite a lot of YouTubers. I don't really know. Who are your guys' favorite YouTuber? There is 2 of them. They are twins. It's fascinating to see who people. Look, there it is again. Again, there's 2 Sonics.
How is Sage not questioning this?
There's 2 She can't even see Sage. There's 2 fucking Sonics. This isn't Generations. What is happening?
That's what's funny, because, like, when a...
They're literally freaking twins. It's literally 2 fucking Sonics.
When cutscenes are, like, specifically programmed, and, like, it's so funny that characters won't react to it, so it's just like, oh yeah, there's a second Sonic, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. There's literally 2 fucking Sonics. To this day, I'm still not sure how I did that. Like, that's incredible. I managed to duplicate the blue blur.
Yeah, no, that's...
Just 2 Sonics, chilling, yeah, why not? Why not, yeah, let's have a second Sonic, why not? Storm just sent a full-on essay in Sonic scans. Oh, dear.
Oh boy.
I'll bite. Fucking hell, you guys just talk for fucking England.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's it looked like he was arguing with me too. Why am I not surprised?
I don't really know. Anyone agree or disagree with what? We have to join the Discord server? Nice. It's good to have you guys here. Well yeah, before one Sonic is an after image, I know, right? Or it's like, maybe it's like, you know, like the Reverse Flash, where it's like a speed mirage. Maybe it's that. Or like a time remnant.
Oh, dude, because, I told him, because he was saying something about Sonic CD and, like, the signs and stuff. I told him it's just a gameplay mechanic, which is confirmed. And he's, like, trying to argue with it, saying, like, okay, and, like, yeah, it's a gameplay mechanic. You, like, he can't do that out to your speed. When it's confirmed that he can whenever he wants, but it's just a gameplay mechanic with the signs.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I'll have a chat with the guy and see what we can come up with. But yeah, with fuck, can't talk. Fuck thick. Try that again. Yeah, regarding the stream, do you have any? Because we're basically approaching the end of the stream, unfortunately. I think the people in Disagreement Day are playing fucking blackjack, so I don't really want to.
Yeah, I saw that. They invited me to it.
I already ruined one of their turns because I'm fairly certain I took one of them out of the game and they lost all their money.
They told me about that, and then I check in the stream.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately this is probably going to be the end of the stream for today, because my voice is getting quite sore. But before we go, do you have any questions or any like comments regarding like the YouTube stuff?
What's your favorite Chaos Emerald color?
Favorite Chaos Emerald color? Chat, what's your favorite Chaos Emerald color? What fucking colors are they again? I'm trying to remember. I'm thinking of.
I don't even remember.
I'm thinking of Unleashed. So there's green, yellow, red, white, purple. Fuck else is there? Can't remember.
I'm pretty sure there's a cyan one, right?
I'm just gonna fucking Google it. Like.
Yeah. Don't even try to remember that off the top of my head.
Chaos Emeralds. Okay, so those are the colours for the Chaos Emeralds. You were right, there is a cyan one. What is everyone's favourite emerald? For me, I actually like the white emerald. Like, because in Unleashed, it's like the last one you get, and it feels like the most powerful one, even though it probably isn't.
Yeah, right.
Outside of that, I'd probably say green, because like it just looks so freaking good when like you go to like the first of the temples of Gaia. Like the green emerald just looks so nice.
Yeah, mine. I have two. Probably blue or the cyan one.
Yep.
And then the purple one. They remind me of one of my first Sonic games that I got Supersonic in, which was Sonic 4 Episode 2. I still love that game. So
yeah, I think my favorite Chaos Emerald colors are white because it's the final one that you get in Unleashed. Green because it's the one that. Oh, I don't know if I'm lying actually with that one. I could be wrong. No, green is the one that Shadow uses in Adventure 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Green's the one that Shadow uses, and it's also the first one that you get in Unleashed. And purple because it's the last one that you get in Frontiers before going into battle with the Titan. So purple is pretty badass.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too for purple.
Yeah. I think yellow is probably my least favorite emerald. Is it yellow or gold? Yeah, it's yellow. It just doesn't really do anything for me. Then I'd probably say blue. Again, it's like having a Chaos Emerald that's the same color as Sonic. Just it doesn't work. It doesn't work for me, at least. Yeah. And then I'd probably say blue, and then I'd say red. Like red is just kind of like in the middle for me.
Red's just there, you know.
Well, I quite like red. It's just.
Yeah.
I just prefer the other three because they have like more symbolic meaning to me, at least.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
But yeah, with that being said, any other questions or anything?
Okay, this is my last one. What's your favorite Sonic racing game?
All Stars Transformed.
That's like my childhood Sonic racing game.
Yeah,
so
All Stars Transformed is sick. I love it.
Yeah.
I sometimes play that on the Steam Deck, to be honest. Like, it's a really nice racing game.
Yeah, for me it's definitely a tie between Transformed and Sonic R.
I think my favorite of the Riders games is Zero Gravity.
Yeah, I agree with that, actually.
I haven't played the Riders games in a hot minute, so time will tell if I go back and replay them. But yeah, thank you for joining. You waited a hell of a long time, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, because I did have stuff to do either way.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm glad that you got to chat before it ended.
Yeah, same.
So yeah, have a good rest of your evening.
Yeah, you too, man. Have a good day.
Yep, you too. Right, so with that being said, this unfortunately is where we're going to be ending the stream and the disagreement there, because my voice is very sore. And yeah, I would like to enjoy the rest of my evening before I have 2 dogshit shifts this weekend, because they gave me very long hours. So yeah, with that being said, I want to thank you guys for being here as always. If you ever want to talk to me in the Discord server, you know, just at me. I'm usually pretty active in the Discord. Yeah, just at me sometime, we can talk about stuff. Yeah, that being said, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna go have a cup of tea, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. And Puffer would like to say goodbye. Goodbye!